Hello Leo, and welcome to your 2019 tarot reading. I am Jade with Yes, 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 Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All of the things. Here I am, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. Thank you for visiting. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing. And I am really honored to be able to read for you. And so if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, all that information is in the box below. We are going to start your reading with the Line Strider. I'm going to do one card per month, and then I'm going to clarify after that. And then we'll do an overall. And each month I'll bring these cards back out to see how it works. And just keep in mind, this is the energy as it is right now. Ultimately, you always have the power to choose, I believe, the way in which your life unfolds. So if you enjoy this reading, if you like it, if it's resonating, keep it. And if something isn't resonating, then leave it. Okay, Leo, for 2019, what do we have coming up for you in January? We have the Page of Pentacles as well as the World card. So normally it's just one card, but since they both came out, we'll talk about it. And I flipped the World. I'm not going to read in any reversals for this layout. We can read reversals in the regular spreads, but for this layout, we'll just keep it nice and clean. So initially, we'll have the Page of Pentacles. Something is coming towards you which has to do with stronger finances. Maybe it's a new health regime, because that makes sense, especially in January. Or you're looking towards starting a new job. So the pages are excitable. They are happy to be in the court suit. However, they are still learning what it's like to be, or learning how to master the pentacles. So there might be some fumbles with this start. This is the energy that you're having. It's not necessarily, I believe, coming to you. It's what you'll be putting out there. So you're starting, let's say a new health regime, something small, and we'll see if it blossoms. And also with it being pentacles, sometimes that will be a slow moving or slow blossoming new endeavor. So keep that in mind. You may want it to be faster than it is, than it's moving. With the World card here, we are cleaning up and we are moving forward. So this is a new time. This of course makes sense. Again, we're starting new in January, so we're just pulling together all the remnants of 2018 so that you can move forward swiftly into 2019. Okay, good start, Leos. Here we go for February for Leos 2019. Just one card, please. The Page of Wands. So another page, but this, however, is in your suit, the Wands, the fire suit. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Again, we're starting, it may not be as full force as you like to go through with things. I know that, Leos are, you have a lot of energy that you want to put out there to the world. You want to make yourself known, and so the pages are working their way up to that energy. So just know, this is the blossoming of things in the beginning of the year. It may not be as full on as you are used to, and that's okay. Just let it slowly kind of develop into what it's supposed to be. Now, since it's a wand, we're talking about some type of creative project or a work project, something that is action-oriented, which is very much you. You're action-oriented. Okay, so now for March for Leos, 2019. Well, we have the Fool card. It came out in reverse, but again, we're going to read it upright. New beginnings. So we're still along this theme. We had the World earlier, so now we're ready to start anew. I don't know what this new thing will be. We'll see what our clarifier, if it gives us a hint, but definitely a new start in March. Now, you might be a little slower to start this year. You might have wanted to start in January, you might have wanted to start in February, but it seems like March is really where the start is going to, the beginning of whatever is new is coming to you in March. So that's good for timing at least. So let yourself, be gentle with yourself as you're moving up towards March, okay? Now for April, we have the Empress. That's a lovely card to be in. So you'll be sitting in all of your richness, allowing and receiving the energies coming towards you. So we have this lovely, it's Libra energy. So I think of Taurin and I said Libra, I meant Venus energy. But Libra, Taurus, that Venusian energy, those things are being brought into you. Those are also, it's contrary to your energies normally, Leo. You're a lover. You love to love, but normally the reception is not something that is common for you. So this will be interesting that you take a step back and you receive the accolades of love. You're used to receiving the accolades of attention, but how do we receive the accolades of love? There's also with the Empress, there's something, and again, we have so much newness. There's something being birthed here. It could be a physical birth or news of a pregnancy or some kind of new project again. It could be coming back from February. This whole thing is starting to generate. So some new projects stepping up for you. That will be amazing for this new year. So in May, for Leos, one card. Two of Cups. I love this card. It's two little kitties. That's you, Leo. And who's the other kitty? Okay, May. It's time for love focus. So you've been receiving this emotion. Maybe it's a download of like how emotionally connected you are in April, and now in May you're ready to be in that relationship. Now you might have already been in this relationship this whole time, but this is the focus of May. So it's not necessarily about acting, it's about being. You're being in the water signs here. You're being in your emotions and in your intuition. If this is not necessarily an outside relationship that you are focused on, then this is the relationship with yourself. Now, we always, we want it to be somebody outside of ourselves. So we'll see what happens when we get there. But just know that this is the energy that you are going to be generating in May. That's beautiful. And for June, we have the Star. Wow, so another major arcana here. The 6th month of the year. So, that is Aquarius. So, which is interesting because that is Aquarius your opposite. It is your opposite. So perhaps your connection is going to be with an Aquarius. But here's the thing. Destiny is calling you. You are fully in your destined role. You're following your intuition. Wishes are coming true. Everything is aligning for you in June. So everything that you've kind of been building towards, and we'll see what these small projects are, but this newness is creating this really sweet and it's like a pure enjoyment of this late spring, early summer. This languidity, actually. This is completely different energy for you, Leo. I really love that you are kind of delving and playing with this. So we'll see what more comes about, but that's a great way to be as a baseline, okay? So now in July, we have some type of transformation. It's some type of ending. It may be this energy is transforming. Maybe you've been building up to a certain point and then boom, now let's flip it. And now let's focus that energy in a different way. So if we think about energies in terms of, we're given 100%. So I can 100% put my energy into this relationship. I can 100% put this energy into this creative project. So it seems right here we're 100% putting our energies into emotions, and now with this transformation it's calling for you to turn your energy into something else. Maybe it's balancing it out, or maybe it's pulling it away from this relationship or this emotive way of being and putting it into, maybe we're going back to action, maybe we're building our structures again. So we'll see how the rest of the year holds out, but don't be worried by death. the transformation comes all the time. It's part of the cycles. We go up, we go down, we kind of learn to balance it all out. Okay, so for August, for Leo 2019, we have the Two of Wands. So of course now we're building towards this new creative project. So this thing that you were kind of delving in, playing with in February, this idea that perhaps didn't get off the ground earlier in the year, now you're building structure for it. Now you're really putting your effort and your energy into it, okay? So it was just kind of a flirtation here, and now it's becoming more real because you're making it more real here in August. So in September, what do we have for Leo? The Eight of Pentacles. So that makes sense. Now that you've been putting more energy towards whatever this creative project, this new way of working in the world, this new way of action in the world, the Eight of Pentacles is demonstrating that you are a master at this way of being. So you have been working towards creating a stronger foundation in this action, and we'll of course clarify it. And now you are being seen by others as someone who is mastering it, who has you have the wisdom on this, on a skill set, right? Whatever this might be. So if this is, work related, then you're getting the accolades and you're getting the attention at work here in September. You were working on it in October, and now you're being celebrated or seen for all of that work in September. So in October, what do we have for Leos? We have the Four of Wands. So again, more building a solid foundation and moving forward. We move from the 2 to the 4. So again, you're getting more and more firm and solid in what you're creating this year. So we were flirting with it. We kind of got focused on emotions and intuition here. We changed our energy, and now we're back to work. And this work is strong, this work is well-founded, and you're taking all the right steps to create it so that it's going to be long-lasting. It's going to be successful in the long term. Four of Wands also can be related to that relationship early on, where it's a strong foundation for that relationship. But I think right now, since we're in the work realm, I think we're really talking about work right here towards the later part of the year. Now in November, we have the Ace of Wands. So that project is still coming forward. Maybe this is a new avenue of that same project that you're building. Even though we've gone 2, 4, Ace, we're still in the Wands. We're still in your suit. This is how this is your masterpiece anyway, because you know this element well. So you are creating and making sure that this project gets off of the ground in all of the ways, right? So you're not going to leave any stone unturned. You're going to make sure that the foundation is strong. You're going to make sure that the passion and the vision is there. You're going to make sure that whatever collaborations you might need are with you. So and then also, you're still being celebrated for having that vision. This makes perfect sense for Leo. This might be like, I've done this before for you. But I really feel like this is going to be a great year for this project. Whatever this is that you have in mind to create is coming forward. So now we're into December. December, 10 of Cups. So now we're back to the emotions, the family. And if this whole thing was all about relationship, now you have created it. Now you have everything that you've worked towards. And this could be the way in which you work towards things, because you are the fire sign, and then at the end of the year, we're back into our emotions. We've changed it up, and we move back into our emotions, but everything comes into fruition for you at the end of the year in December. What a beautiful year. I'm really excited for this. I wish I was a Leo, but I do love you all, so I'm really happy that you're having such a great year. Now, I want to do clarifiers with the Lenormand deck. This is the Gilded Lenormand. I think these cards are beautiful. And this will give us, hopefully, like a little bit more of a hint as to what we're working towards each month. So in January, for Leos, we have the Tree, which has to do with legacy, health, family. So, and that again makes sense with this pentacle. So you're building something. It's a small start, but you're thinking about legacy. You're thinking about long term. You're thinking about perhaps your family that you want to build, or the family that you already have. You want to make sure that everybody is stable and secure. Pentacles are about food, clothing, shelter, health, well-being, and money. So all of those things you are wanting to make a strong root for and grow. We'll see how January evolves as we get there, as we get closer. Well, I'm going to be doing these readings soon, so we'll see what happens. All right, for February, let's clarify this Page of Wands. This is the Tower card, which is different in the Lenormand deck. This is about structure and organizations, institutions. So college, university, hospitals, it's about corporations. So if we are trying to work through a larger organization, you're taking little steps here, working in an organization. So there may be a little, maybe you get a little bit of a promotion, not the biggest one that you really wanted, but just a small one. Or maybe you see like a small opening for yourself to step up into. Again, it's a small change, but there's definitely something that is larger than you, this institution or this organization, that you're trying to work within. Now, we'll see if that is the way in which all of this lays out as we keep going. What's this new beginning in March? Oh, the clouds. So when I clarify with the clouds, it doesn't tell me much. There's some confusion here. This confusion could be what has led to this new beginning, or also that you're in this new beginning, but it's a little confusing. You're not quite clear on what's going to happen, and this would be a very uneasy step for you to be in, Leo, because you're very, you usually know headstrong where you're going. So I think that this might be an uneasy month just because it's not very clear for you. Again, it will get clearer when we do the full reading, but just for right now, that's the hint that we're getting. So our Empress card in April, commitment. So there's something coming towards you, or this is about this relationship that is going to be a long-term relationship, a commitment to yourself, or it could also be a commitment to you feeling empowered or feeling connected to your emotions. Being in this Empress energy where you're receiving, there's a commitment to this receptive energy, this commitment to being feeling good, feeling taken care of, feeling as if everything is being provided for you. The beautiful things in the world are adorning you. All the things that the Empress brings, and again, if we're talking about pregnancy, of course, that would be a commitment. So there's all of this this blossoming that's happened. April is going to be exciting. Now, May, we have the dog. This is loyalty. This could be that same thing here happening, is that this relationship, very loyal. This is a friendship. You enjoy each other's company. There is nothing that is taking away from this. Right now it is pure. It is beautiful. This could be like that honeymoon phase where, all you want to do is be with this person. All you want to do is stare at this person in their eyes. I love this so much. Even the hummingbirds. Did you see the hummingbirds in that? May. Oh, May is going to be lovely. I'm excited to get there. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So now we're moving to the Star card in June. The Rider. So this destiny, this wish coming true is coming quickly, okay? It's going to come to you. So be open to this energy. You may not be sitting in this energy. This energy may be coming towards you. So that's what the Rider is telling us, is that it's something outside coming towards us. So even though normally I'm reading this as your energy, just know that that Rider can influence it, okay? Again, it's not very specific about what this is about, but we will find out when we do that monthly. So now we're on to July, the Woman. Okay, so again, here we are with this Death card. The Woman I'm reading this as the feminine energy. So so let's talk about that just briefly. Is that if you are in relationship with the feminine, right? If the feminine is your partnership, the person that you like to be in partnership with, there could be an ending to that partnership. There could be a transformation to that partnership. That person could go through a transformation. So this is something outside of them. But this death card, this transformation seems to be something that is within you. So there could be something that's transforming within you connected to this person. Now, if you are the feminine, then this is all about you and your personal transformation. So July will show us that there will be a big change in your life. There will be something that ends to make way for something to change and begin again. It could be this relationship. We'll find out more. It could be whatever this is that's brought to you. We'll find out when we get there. August, Two of Wands is the ship. The ship is a journey card. It's an adventure card. So this is definitely like on to the next path, right? Coming out of the gates and really looking for that next exciting adventure. So you're forming a collaboration to go forward on your journey. This could be an actual travel. So there could be travel in August. A lot of people do go on vacation in August. This is like your birthday time anyway. So that would make sense if you wanted to work on this collaboration from afar. This could also mean internet work. So you do work on your computer while you're in Thailand enjoying yourself. So that could be happening here in August. Moving on to September, the Eight of Pentacles has the snake. So while you are being seen as someone who is mastering their way of being, their work ethic, whatever it is that you're creating, there's some kind of devious energies around you. So it could be some underhanded, talking about you behind your back. There could be somebody who doesn't like you to be in this energy. This could also represent a darkness, a doubt, a personal doubt that you might have about yourself. So even though people are seeing you in this way, you might be doubting yourself, okay? So we'll delve into that as well. October, Four of Wands, what's coming up for Leo? The book. There's something about a secret coming out. Could be about what's going on here, but I don't know. Well, again, we'll see. There's a big, you have a big change between months a lot of times. So the secret is being revealed that the structure is giving rise to, okay? What does that mean? So you're building this strong structure, you're doing this creative project, and boom, something's going to come out about it. Now, does that mean that that's going to take anything down? Not necessarily. It just means that perhaps you thought that you knew everything initially by building this strong structure, but really there's something that comes out of left field where maybe you have to make some adjustments. That's all. And again, we'll see when we get there. November for our Ace of Wands, there's the man. Okay, so we'll talk about this as masculine energy. If your partnership, if you partner with masculine energy, then this beginning of this new phase, whatever this project is going to incorporate a masculine energy coming in, or you're going to be working in partnership with someone. It could be a romantic relationship, but maybe it's not. If you are the masculine energy, then this is all about you, and you are, Leo, reveling in your energy. You are building and building. This is your new beginning. This is the newness of you coming out here in November. I like that both of the those cards are out, so that's good. You have both of the energies, so you can choose if it's you or if it's them. And if you are non-gender specific, then you could be both. Okay, so now we're talking 10 of Cups for December, and we have the Stork card. It's a new beginning. I love that it's a new beginning because you've accomplished everything. So it's a cycle that's happening here. So you've gone through all of this lovely journey throughout the year. You've come to fruition with your plans, and now you have this beautiful new beginning, this new journey that's happening. Beautiful. What a great reading. This is by far my favorite reading of the year. I'm going to change my sign to Leo, or maybe I can find a Leo person to be with this next year, because it looks like you guys have a lot of beautiful things coming up. I'm not scared of this death. I know transformation. I understand it. Okay, so here we are, of course. Fire. So this is the mythical shaman. Is it what you say? Mystical shaman deck. It's beautiful. So we have the 19, which comes together as a 10 and a 1. So a 1 cycle. Maybe you're in a 1 numerological year. I'm going to read the book because there's a lot there, and I don't have these. I can't remember these, but I'll hold it up for you so you can see. Fire. Fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Fire is passion, and its dancing flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire, Leo. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. Has life become too rigid, too cold, or too superficial? Light a candle and make a bonfire and toss into the flames everything that has become stiff and painful. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation and set your life on fire. Well, I think that you know this element the best. It's your element. This is all about you. This is all about this transformation. This is about being free to explore these different areas of yourself and to enjoy to enjoy these different roles that you might be trying on and experimenting with. And what doesn't serve you, let it burn off. So that's what I have for you, Leo. This is going to be a phenomenal year. I hope you're excited for you. I'm excited for you. If you resonate with this, I would love to hear from you, so feel free to leave me a comment. And if you want to reach out, I'd love to speak with you. And for now, I'm sending you all the best and all of my love.